Hello civil engineers, I welcome you all once again to this webinar series on civil engineering excellence. Extension of time in a contract period is very common in our country. Now whether extension to be given, not to be given, how much to be given, इसी के ऊपर दोस्तों आज के वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे. एक्सटेंशन ऑफ टाइम इज़ वेरी कॉमन इन इंडियन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कंडीशंस. रीजंस उसके प्रीवियस वीडियो में भी हम लोगों ने बात किए थे. रीजंस कैन बी मल्टीपल, डिले बिकॉज ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, डिले बिकॉज ऑफ क्लाइंट. तो हम लोग उस पर नहीं जाएंगे. वी विल फोकस ऑन दैट. एक्सटेंशन ऑफ टाइम ग्रांट करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, दैट इज़ वन, एंड हाउ टू डू दैट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्लाइंट के लिए सबसे बड़ी जो इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, जब भी आपका एक्सटेंशन का टाइम आने वाला है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पीरियड इज कमिंग टू द एंड, सो एजेंसी मस्ट अप्लाई फॉर फर्दर एक्सटेंशन ऑफ टाइम गिविंग वॉट एवर रीजन्स ही वांट्स टू पुट ऑन रिकॉर्ड. सपोज एजेंसी लेटर नहीं देती है आपको, एजेंसी अप्लाई नहीं करती एक्सटेंशन के लिए, इवन इन ऑर्डर टू कीप द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अलाइव, client should take action and extend the time period, that is called suo motu action by the client. So this is the one requirement which client must fulfill because this is a legal requirement. If the contract period is dead for some time, suppose your last date is over and you have not taken any action, then that contract will come to an end. Then again this has got so many legal implications and other things. So that is one requirement client must do. Now agency, what they are supposed to do? Whenever any hindrances are coming, they should inform the client time to time. I think within 30 days they must inform the client, because of this hindrance I am getting affected and my work is getting delayed. And keeping all those reasons, by summarizing all those reasons, agency should apply to the client for the further extension of time. Now what happens actually is, first of all, this is a mutual consent agreement. Both the parties, unless they agree and come to a platform, extension of time cannot be granted. Now perspective by the client and perspective by the contractor, both are two having different aspects. Now client perspective will be what? Find fault with the agency, what are the reasons, so that he can grant the extension, but with levy. Some levy he wants to impose because he has to save his skin. At the same time agency, what they will do, they will try to find fault with the client. कहाँ मुझे डिले हुआ क्लाइंट की वजह से, ड्राइंग में इशू में डिले हुआ है या डिसीजन नहीं मिले हैं टाइम से, वो सब रीजंस कोट करके एजेंसी ये कोशिश करती है कि मुझे एक्सटेंशन ऑफ टाइम तो मिले लेकिन मुझे पेनाल्टी नहीं लगे. नाउ हाउ टू कम आउट ऑफ दिस सिचुएशन? सो दिस टाइम क्लाइंट रोल इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ही शुड कॉल द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर एंड क्लाइंट शुड judiciously analyze the entire case. Now again, extension of time from each contract, the case will vary. There cannot be a definite formula for granting extension of time. Every contract has got different type of nature, work nature, different type of delays may be there, and everything will change. So case to case, it will be different. So client has to analyze the entire case and find out the reasons because of client delays, because of the contractor delays. At the same time, he should also analyze the performance of the contractor. How much he has performed, whether the balance work, whatever time he is asking, is possible to complete within that period or not. Because contractor never, he will come out with that, sir, I am not able to do the work and close the contract. No contractor will say. Even if it is going to loss, he will try to continue with the work. But client has to analyze and see that whether the balance time which he is asking, whether it is possible to complete the work or not. See, I have seen many cases, number of extension, 4 extension, 5 extensions are given to the contractor and work is not getting completed. So there is no meaning in pulling on the work like this. Now another important thing is, suppose client contractor has completed a work to the tune of say 80%, 20% work is balance. Now suppose client take a drastic action and refuse the extension of time and says, I will close the contract, I don't want to give you extension. Now in order to carry out the 20% work, what client is supposed to do? Client has to frame another contract, he has to invite further tenders, and then he has to carry out the 20% work under a separate contract. Now with this, how much time will be consumed and what will be the cost? This is called time overrun and cost overrun. So this factor also has to be analyzed by the client कि whether not giving the extension what will be the situation, and even by giving further extension if I am able to complete the work with the same agency, that will be the best option. So this factor has to be considered. Then again one more aspect is importance of the project. What is the condition? If suppose project is very very important and if you close the contract, go for another contract, then what will be the situation? So that is also one important thing. So this is a very debatable subject. It cannot be decided on point to point basis, but this is a very very important aspect for all of civil engineers working at site. So extension of time के लिए आप लोग पूरा record side पे रखिए, and depending on the case to case basis that extension of time has to be given. So friends, आज की वीडियो में इतना ही. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे सबलेटिंग ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बारे में. तो मिलते हैं दोस्तों नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. थैंक यू.